Hi YouTube, it's Kathy and I'm here to talk to you about my Rent Readathon TBR, which is happening January 17th through 23rd. This is a readathon that is being hosted by myself and Beck. I will put the announcement down below in case you missed it. Despite the only half-ass costume I could pull off for this TBR, looking mostly like Roger, I don't actually have any Roger prompts on my TBR. Additionally, this jacket is very old and is also very tight, and I'm going to undo the zipper now. With this readathon, it's totally up to you if you just want to be on a certain team or if you want to pick and choose prompts from different cast members. I decided that I was going to be on Team Collins, so I have 2 books that cover all 3 of those prompts, and then I have a couple of other prompts from a couple of other characters. For Collins, you're meant to read something about teachers or something that teaches you, and I don't actually know if this fits the bill, but I'm gonna say it does. It's called Teaching a Stone to Talk. This, I believe, is the most recent book I got from the Life's Library Book Club, and because I'm trying to catch up on those, because I sometimes forget to put them on TBRs, this one seemed like it was a good idea. From my understanding, it's a collection of some sort, and I didn't bring my phone in here with me, so we're not looking it up. For Collins, you also want to read a sci-fi, and you want to read something with a queer person of color. I've combined those 2 prompts, and I'll be reading Miss Meteor. This is a book I actually got through another book subscription series, but as a rep, and I started opening the box and then I realized it's one of those types of boxes where there's stuff in there that you need to open on certain pages. So what started out as an unboxing of that book is turning into a reading vlog, which I will obviously be shooting this week. This book is about 2 Latin ex-girls who are ex-best friends, one of whom wants to get into the beauty pageant because that's really big in their hometown, and then there is a weird spacey element to it as well. Because I haven't read it yet, I'm not explaining it very well because I try to go in without knowing too much about what's going to happen, so if you need 5 reasons to read it, check out Audrey's video. It will be posted down below. They are infinitely more eloquent than I will ever be, especially since they've already read the book. Moving on to other cast members, I also plan on reading Spring Rain, which will cover the graphic novel prompt for Mimi as well as the nonfiction prompt for Joanne. This is about the artist traveling and meeting queer people in Beirut, and then there was some form of uprising or revolution going on at the time. One of Angel's prompts is to read a romance or a book centering a different type of love, and for this I'm going to read One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid because I'm trying to read her backlist because I love her books so far, and I would like to read all of them. If I'm not mistaken, the synopsis of this one is the protagonist's love is declared dead, and then she moves on with her life, and 7 years later she's about to marry somebody else, and then her lover shows back up. If I get through all that, I also plan to pick up The Wicker King for a prompt for Maureen, which is bisexual representation. I know very little about this besides Kay Ancrum wrote The Way to the Stars, and I absolutely loved that. I cried so hard. I read it all in one sitting. I know that my friend Brandy really likes this one. I know that the pages get darker and darker as you go on, and that's about all I know. I basically just searched to make sure there was bi rep in it before I put it on this list. That's about as many books as I think I'm going to complete, which means I don't have any prompts for Mark, and I don't have any prompts for Roger. Sorry boys, I hope you can forgive me. That being said, who knows what audiobook I'll be reading that week, and maybe it could factor into one of their prompts. What are you reading for the Rent Readathon? Let me know about it down in the comments below. On the way down to the comments, if you hit that subscribe button, that would be very nice of you. If you don't feel like leaving a comment but want to make sure that I know that you were here, just leave me an emoji or a smiley face if you're on your keyboard. Some people have asked if there's a way to financially support this channel, so I set up a Ko-fi account, which is a digital tipping service. The link for that is down below, as well as the link to my PayPal and my Amazon wishlist in case you would like to buy me a book. You can like and share this as you see fit, and I will see you very soon. Bye!